All right, we're looking at evening traffic. Not too bad today, but those of you who sit in traffic, listen to us on the radio, know that it can be terrible at times, sometimes very familiar. Did you know that the average city driver in North Carolina loses $1,300 a year to gas and time spent sitting in traffic? That is just one of the costs of transportation revealed in a new report out today. A national research group looked at the state of state roads and what it would cost to fix them. The final price tag, an estimated $65 billion funding shortfall over the next 20 years. This comes at a time when 2,000 projects are in the pipeline waiting for funds. WRAL's Bruce Mildwerf tells us the report also offered a few solutions.
The study shows 45% of triangle roads are in poor or mediocre condition. The fix appears to be falling through the cracks. DOT says it could be forced to potentially put the brakes on hundreds, if not thousands, of needed projects because the money just isn't there.
Bottom line is our needs are growing in North Carolina. Our revenue stream is not.
The state's transportation funding gap is not a new phenomenon.
The consequences of not investing in transportation infrastructure are dire.
In 2008, the traffic fatality rate in North Carolina was higher than the national average, according to a new report. It says roadway design is a leading contributing factor.
Our highways and bridges were once the envy of the entire country. Not so much anymore.
TRIP, a national transportation research group, found that nearly 30% of the state's bridges show significant deterioration or do not meet current design standards. To correct the problem, DOT says it must replace about 400 bridges per year, but only has funding for about 100. Now, this bridge along Capitol Boulevard over P Street is one of many that could be left stranded on the drawing board.
It's critically important that we find new and more stable sources of funding.
A long-term proposal is to charge drivers based on the number of miles they drive. Short-term ideas include more tolls, raising the gas tax, and pushing a portion of the cost to the local level.
For local governments, this would be a really hard situation for them to handle.
Either way, experts say more funding is needed, which means someone has to pay for it. Otherwise, the growing hole will be more than just a bump in the road. Bruce Mildwerf, WRAL News, Raleigh.
According to the report, drivers in the Raleigh-Durham area lose 34 hours a year in traffic. You can dig into the report yourself. It's available for you on WRAL.com. Just go to our traffic page for the file.